Greetings, Hoodoo family. Thank you for continuing the journey with me into 2025. I'd like to briefly talk to you about this year and what you need to be prepared for. So, for starters, here are a few things that I want you to know right off the top. 2025 is a year that you need to keep your eyes wide open, family. Something you'll see this year is more conflicts with people around you in your town or city, in the nation, and around the world. So it will be very difficult to avoid these conflicts, but I do have some tips that I'm going to share with you later in this video how to overcome these. Now, family, you will see leaders making major decisions that change the path or the future of this nation. And you yourself will probably have to make some hard decisions this year that alters your path. So we will all be faced with some major life-changing decisions this year. But this year is not all doom and gloom. You do have 3 powerful windows of opportunity to do some higher level hoodoo work to help you in your situations, help you get through this year and overcome some of these obstacles. So I'm going to go over each one of those also in this video. But family, in October of 2024, I published my 2025 Hoodoo Almanac, and I called it the Year of Papa's Gun for a reason. Whether you have this book or not, there are some critical things that you should know and be prepared for, and that's what I want to do in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Family, to understand what is happening this year, remember in 2024, I told you that the spirit of our ancestors was released in full force into our physical realm, which is why we've seen so many shocking things, so many truths revealed last year. Well, in this year, they will be turning up the heat on us for a very good reason. So let's take a bird's eye view of what is happening this year and why our ancestors will be turning up the heat. So as you move through 2025 and 2026, the world around you will be in the last stages of a long and bitter spiritual season of winter. Now, I've talked to you before about what this season means for us spiritually, but in a nutshell, this is a cold-hearted, powerless season of hard truths, difficult decisions. We're going to be forced to turn inwards and find our strength, find what we need from within. But this particular spiritual season of winter is a little different than any that you've been through before. That's because it is the divine hand of the Creator, shaping, moving, rearranging our existence, our status, because of the powerful cries of our ancestors' family. The reason I'm telling you this is because it's important when it comes to your hoodoo work this year. There will be some things, there are a lot of things that are going on this year that are preordained, predestined. It is the universe moving in situations, which means there are some things that you will not be able to change with your hoodoo work. But it's not only the Creator and the universe working this year. Like I said before, 2025 is the year of our grandfather ancestral spirits. They're going to step up to push our people to constructive and unified actions. You will be compelled to do things this year that you've never done before. Just don't get too froggy and leap into something that you can't handle. But our grandfather ancestral spirits, they want you to be wise. They want you to be calculating. They want you to be strategic in everything that you do or say this year. Because everything comes with heavy consequences. Now, one of the beautiful things about this year is how our ancestors is going to open our mind. They're going to open our spiritual eyes and show us truths that gives us a new level of knowledge, a new level of wisdom. We're going to find renewed strength this year. Many of us will come into new realizations of who we are as individuals and discover our purpose, our path with the guidance of these ancestors. Now, there's two things to remember as we go through this year. The first one, delusion, over emotional and rash actions, cowardliness is the absolute worst reactions you can have this year because they come with heavy consequences. This is a great year of change. Everything you do or say can alter your life path for good or for bad. So that's why you really have to be in control of your reactions this year. Now, the second thing that I want you to remember, truth, logic, calm, and steadiness is what you always want to keep in front of you, family. Fight those emotions, fight those insecurities, fight those fears that you have, and try to stay in control in all situations, no matter how little or how big situations might be. Now, let's talk about what you can do this year to help yourself. First, 2025 is a year for hoodoo rituals. You need to pull out the big works this year, family, and we're going to go through a lot of these this year on this channel, so please stay tuned. Focus on continuing with consistency rituals with your ancestors. Even when you feel like giving up, family, keep doing those. Keep going because they will produce. Use a hoodoo circle in every work that you do with your rituals. Incorporate the hoodoo circle as much as you can because you're going to need all the power, all the guidance that you can get. Keep doing your divination and communicating with your ancestors for guidance throughout this year. Family, razor focus on discovering the truth of all people around you and all the situations that you go through. Now, let's talk about those 3 windows of opportunities for you this year. There are 3 major dates that you really need to be mindful of because they can help you with your hoodoo work and help you get through this year. On March 14th, there will be a total lunar eclipse that will be visible in parts of the U.S. But even if it's not visible to you, don't sleep on this date. I really recommend that you use this moment for ancestral ceremonies, for spiritual guidance and protection. A lot of things will be going on around this time, family, so be very careful how you respond to people and situations at this time. Now, because of this total lunar eclipse, it will cause a black moon on August the 23rd of this year. So this is your window of opportunity to really uncover the truth on people and situations of your life. This is also a great time to tap into the universe and discover your own self, your purpose, uncover truths about yourself. You won't have this opportunity again, family, until August the 31st of 2027. So please take advantage of this window of opportunity. Now, the third date, on September the 21st, 2025, there will be a partial solar eclipse that will be visible parts of the U.S. But once again, family, even if you can't see it, don't miss out. Use this opportunity to harness strength, to harness spiritual power, to build up that hedge of protection, and to generate blessings and guidance for your life journey as you go through these pivotal years. So, family, this is what I wanted to share with you today about 2025. If you want to learn more about 2025, you can purchase my 2025 Hoodoo Almanac that has more information about this year. I have some predictions in there. There's spells, there's rituals, there's practical information. Everything in there is information that you can actually use. And if you want to learn traditional hoodoo, I really recommend the Hoodoo Basic Training textbook that has everything you need to get started. So, family, once again, I just want to thank you for all of your support during 2024 and the previous years. I'm so very glad that you are continuing this hoodoo journey with me in 2025. So stay tuned to this channel because I have lots of information that I'll be sharing with you this year that will be helpful on your journey. And you can subscribe to my quarterly newsletter. The next one will come out March 1st for the spring. Also, I have the Hoodoo Camp meetings that is for descendants of American enslaved people. And these meetings are now quarterly as well. The next one will be January the 18th, and it will be live. I will send out a notification to all of the Hoodoo camp participants. So, family, I just say to you, stay strong. Keep your spiritual eyes wide open as we go through this year. Until our next video, have a prosperous and powerful hoodoo journey.